San Marco in Lamis is a mountain little town in the south of Italy, on the Gargano promontory, outstretching in the Mediterranean Sea. At the beginning of spring, a special kind of torches, called the fracchie, is made for the Good Friday night procession. Many young men go to the nearby forest to choose some logs and wood needed for the making of such torches. The chosen logs, about 10 meters long, are carried to the little town, and soon after the work of assemblage starts. They are partly dissected and then parted with the metal circles to give the torch a round shape. The freshly made backbone of the torch is placed on a two-wheeled bar and properly anchored. The work goes on by settling the external frame. Then the internal part of the torch is filled with pieces of wood of different size. Everything is made with great ability in order to have a well-balanced structure and a good internal ventilation. A long iron chain is fixed on each wheel hub to let the torch be easily hauled. The rear part is properly counterbalanced, and a flagpole with the image of Our Lady and some small flags of different color are set on it. On Good Friday afternoon, all torches are set in a row along the avenue near the Church of Our Lady of Sorrows, and the first aesthetic evaluation is made by people coming from San Marco in Lamis and nearby towns, included many migrants arrived from abroad for the occasion. In the dark of night, the torches are lighted and held by men, women, children, all volunteers, and so the procession starts. The enthusiasm of people holding the torches and the stateliness of the fire approach this event to the many old ones that since the beginning of time have fascinated mankind in the spring rites dedicated to the rebirth of nature. The community of San Marco in Lamis identify themselves in the spirit of volunteers operating around the torches, so much to mix with them and with the fire burning and lighting the dark of the night. The belief of people is that the fire has the function to light the way to Our Lady of Sorrows in search of her Son, dead and waiting for resurrection. It's the same fire that symbolically takes wind to its end and prepares the rebirth of nature in spring. The tradition is conveyed to the young generation by living together the event, making together the torch, holding it together among smoke and sparks expanding in the air, the lighting fire and the burning embers falling on the ground and feet treading heavily on them. The use of the axe and the familiarity with the flame of the torch mean also an initiation to life, the adult phase of a young man. For a male, even a show of strength and courage in order to make him credible to his sweetheart and all the community. The push to all that happens for the deep and old religious rituality living in the community. Everybody feels protagonist of such a tradition coming from the remote past, but thrown out into the future by giving the new generations the task to preserve and convey it over and over again. At the end of the procession, they are extinguished. The makers of torches Traditionally, keep an extinguished ember in order to insert it in the one planned the following year.